Oh, fun. Parent-teacher conference.
Ever since like 2005, we've been making up and playing our own games.
Then last year, we created Pandora's blocks, which are these tools we use to help improvise without the pressure of pulling something out of thin air.
There's images on all sides so that when we roll them, we can use the face-up images as inspiration.
We also make a brand new block every single week. This week's block is the documentary block.
Mm-hmm.
This was made by our in-house graphic designer, Logan Sutherland. This is he.
And here's the images.
This is the block.
Wow, cool.
Yeah. Did you notice our subtle Tiger King shout out?
Yeah.
Also, what we're going to start doing is we're going to start giving away the block that we feature on our Instagram. That Tuesday, we'll do a giveaway, and based on the requirements for entry, you can be eligible to win a block every single week. And these could be very rare blocks because we make changes, later on.
So sign up for that giveaway and get yourself our first print limited edition Pandora's block.
This past week, we had a giveaway of a full pack.
Wow.
And the winner is this person.
So congratulations.
Congratulations for winning. Thank you so much for playing.
Every once in a while, we'll be giving away a full pack, so stay tuned for updates on that Instagram and find out when it is.
And I know you're wondering, Zach, how in the heck did you get your hair cut during the coronavirus? Well, this is how. On a scale from 1 to I absolutely trust her, I'd give her about a 1. My hair means a lot to me.
Stop!
Pretty cool. Check out our...
Just did so much to part it. Oh my god.
I think that you can do anything. I think you're really good at everything that you do, and
You don't sound like a pusher.
He does. Yeah, what? It actually looks really good.
Yep, that took 4 hours.
4 hours, yep.
And I cut it up pretty heavily to give you that little sneak peek.
Every Friday, we stream a game on our Twitch, so check us out, twitch.tv/Zack Aaron. Fridays, about 8 to 10.
Yeah, sometimes a little bit longer if we get carried away.
Yeah. If you have any suggestions for games we should play, slap them in the comments or let us know somehow.
I spent a good amount of time making this design for you all.
Wow.
This is the parent-teacher conference design.
We put our design on a t-shirt every week, so check out our ecoware.us for all of our cool t-shirt designs. They're pretty radical if I say so myself.
Oh yeah. Traditionally, a parent-teacher conference consists of, there's a couple different ones I can think of.
I'm going to say that a parent and a teacher is involved.
For sure. The two characters are a parent and a teacher. There's the annual parent-teacher conferences that just have to happen. Like even the straight A students go, they have to, have their parents do that parent-teacher conference.
Right.
But also there's, a delinquent parent-teacher conference.
A parent-teacher conference, parent-teacher interview, or parents' evening is a short meeting or conference between the parents and teachers of students to discuss a child's progress at school and find solutions to academic or behavioral problems.
Would you like to be the parent or the teacher first?
I'll be the parent. I'm feeling parental.
How do we incorporate the blocks?
We could roll a couple of them for what it's about.
Maybe we both have something that we have come here to talk to the other about.
Right.
So mine is that you're spacing out during...
Okay. I like where you're going with this. We each have something, and we're trying to win the parent-teacher conference.
Yes, and we're trying to win the parent-teacher conference.
Because the parent always comes in saying, my little Jimmy is the perfect angel, and the teacher's always like, they've been shooting spitballs.
Potentially.
That's an example.
Improv rules apply, so it's yes and. You can say what yours is, but I'm not going to be listening, and...
Okay, so are we saying what, like, our end goal is?
I mean, we can definitely change this, but right now, what we're saying is our issue, our conflict that we are here to discuss.
Yeah.
Timmy's upset because he didn't get to take the class Goldfish home, and it seems like all the other kids have.
Every time a kid answers a question in class, your daughter ties their shoes together. Hello.
Hi, listen, I'm just wondering where you get off giving all of the other kids the class fish pet and not my child.
Well, I really do appreciate you coming in here. I know it's a work night for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have been letting most of the other children, not everybody, but most of the other children, take home the goldfish sweetheart. It seems to me that every time a student answers a question in my class, before the class is over, your daughter somehow manages to tie their shoes together.
One, I think that's hilarious. And two,
Okay.
Are you suggesting we're having issues at home that would prevent us from having this fish? I already have a fish tank with several other fish in it. So
Wonderful.
if you think I don't...
So she's told me. Yes, I've heard about the other fish.
Very few fatalities.
I think that every fatality for a fish has made its way into the classroom. This can spook some of the other children. I mean, they'll find this as well in their shoes.
Yes, but I think it's important to teach the other children the fact of death. So that's why I send Cindy in with the dead fish.
Oh,
Just
you're
to
sending her in with the
That's
fish.
why you're seeing them. Hey, this is what happens to
course.
old fish, and this is what will happen to your class pet fish too.
There's two approaches to learning here that are going on. And I think that with some experience that I've had, I'm a degreed professional teacher. The teaching of death and all this stuff, that could be more of an at-home thing and be the responsibility of the parents to impart onto their children, which you seem to be so proud to do, which is so great. And
Yes, and that's why I think she should be able to take the fish home with her so we can teach her these lessons at home.
Well, the other kids don't want the fish to go home with her. When they see her, they think of dead fish.
Well, I just didn't realize that your classroom was a democracy and that you clearly have no control over your students.
Thank you.
Okay, now where is the fish located? Just for...
I'll
look.
Whoa! She's down. Honey, get the fish. Get the fish.
Since there's going to be a winner, there should be a time set. Yes, we did actually order some timers. They're just not here.
So I'm going to be the parent this time.
Yeah.
So Freddie has been bringing in these absolutely sick, fire nasty tunes, and I just wanted to meet the person who raised him.
The student has been clowning around too much and has almost broken some students' fingers on multiple occasions.
Thank you for coming in. How are you doing today?
I'm doing really well.
I just want to talk to you about your student Barbaro. Has been clowning around quite a bit. I support a small amount of clowning around, but it's gotten to the point where fingers are starting to get bent.
I mean, you're a music teacher, so you try and teach them, I'm sure, like a pretty eclectic array of music. What did he tell you that his nickname was?
Barbaro.
Robert, we call him at home, but Barbaro. There's a few concerns that I've had ever since your class began. Barbaro has been playing these really sick songs. They're these nasty songs that he plays.
I'm glad to hear that.
It's in a bad way. I mean, in a way that I don't appreciate in the home, and I feel as though you're encouraging these children, and I emphasize that children, to be listening to music that is teaching them these awful,
These sick and nasty jams, as we do like to call them in class. It's all
is
about
one
the
of my
rhythm
concerns.
and all about the scheduling of the order of the sounds, right? So if it's something that they're doing, I am a firm believer that it's not relative to the music. He's trying to convince everybody to put their fingers in all of the woodwind instruments and then saying that there's free chicken nuggets at lunch today. Ordinarily would be rather amusing, but their fingers are being trapped.
Here. Thank you. I'm gonna paraphrase here. And I'm just gonna tell you off the top of my head the lyrics that he's been singing.
I'd love
to the songs that you've been covering in class, and I think that you might find that a little bit informative, and maybe you might want to try and listen more closely to the lyrics of the songs that you're playing. So I wrote all of this down. Excuse me. So while we were at dinner, he said, "Stick them fingies in it, push real hard." And there was more, and it said, pertaining to what you just said here, maybe you'll find some fingies already in there, some chicken ones. And I think that that's probably where he's getting the idea to do what you're saying.
Yes, while that is possible, that's where he's getting the ideas, I believe that the expression supersedes, really, the behavior that they should be exemplifying. That the song is called Encapsulate Those Fingies. And what that's really about is gathering the soul and the fingies of the heart. you've heard of the heart muscle, right? And it's a beating sensation. And so we're just trying to
I'm a heart surgeon.
bring life into these wonderful lads' minds.
Stick them fingies in it, press real hard. You might find some fingers already in there. The chicken ones.
Originally, my thing was I forgot that I wasn't the teacher. Your kid comes into class and plays these sick, nasty songs, and I just want to meet the man who raised him. You have to shape it to fit. I was sitting there with blocking my ears, and I was like, why can't I hear this?
Yeah.
But I think it is good to learn
Yeah.
about it in the moment.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. So that way you're like, okay, and you're kind of like,
Yeah.
how do I...
As opposed
how do
to
I- yeah.
doing all that work beforehand.
Right. We should do it again, but I think an important part of the creative process,
What would you say that would be?
it's taking a step back and having a little bit of snack. Oh, God.
So now it is time for
Brain food.
So when I was in London studying acting and all that, something that I found at a local grocery shop was something called mango fingers and lime. And mango fingers and lime is incredible. So what they do is it's basically this little plastic cup that has mangoes in the shape of fingers. There's lime wedges
Cool.
in a separate, like, Yo Crunch kind of way. And you squeeze the lime over the mango fingers, and you just have the most sublime time of your life.
There's a pit, I hope you know.
Oh, yeah. No, the pit. Yeah.
My suggestion would be to cut next to the pit, not like around the pit. Because the pit's going to be like that thick.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was satisfying. Take a look at that. Don't peel the lime.
I want to peel the lime.
Don't.
One time, me and my sister peeled a lemon and tried to get my mom to eat it, thinking it was like a small orange, but she caught onto it immediately. She was like, that's a lemon.
This is a slippery fella.
Yeah, it's going to be slippy. I'd like the knife after you're done for that. This is what it was like. Give me a handful of
Alright,
lime.
you gotta bring it over
Give me
there.
a handful of lime, please. It's actually pretty good.
Mango fingers and lime.
Was that a real thing?
Yes.
Like, because I don't believe you still.
Oh, no. This is a real thing. I wasn't kidding around.
It seemed like you were, which is...
No.
I was trying to play along with it, and I was going to call you out right about now, and that's what I'm trying to do.
No, mango fingers and lime is excellent.
Yeah, no, it's like dummy good.
It really, like, works. I like it so much. I once went into a little store in London, bought mango juice and limes, and then squelched the limes into the mango juice. Didn't have the same effect. Didn't hit
Yeah.
the same way. It was a very
Yep.
improv-based
Yeah, it was.
one,
Yeah,
which we haven't done in a while.
And that's really fun for us.
Yeah. This one is really good if you like playing improv or you want to
Yeah.
play improv, but you want some like rigid guidelines to help.
And you have that, like, oh, I don't know how to start it. Like, you have that, the Pandora's box give you the start
Right.
to get you going. The object of this game is to win the parent-teacher conference.
Both players roll 2 blocks to figure out what reason that they came to the meeting for. They don't tell each other that until they bring it up in the meeting. The meeting should last about like less than 4 minutes. I'd say that this requires 4 blocks
Yep.
plus.
Huzzah! We did it! Y'all should check out our cool, fun Instagram because we post a lot of crazy cool content there. Zach takes beautiful pictures on the every single day reg. That's also where we're doing our giveaways these days.
Do you like how we played that game? If you did, thank you. And if you had another way that, or like a way that you think that we could add to this, or a completely different interpretation of how we would use Pandora's blocks to play parent-teacher conference, make sure to tell us and we will try it out.
For sure.
Yeah.
You can buy these blocks on Amazon.com. We got the original pack. We got the City Block pack up there now
Yeah.
that you can buy. They're great. They're fun, good times to have fun at home in your little quarantine zone.
Oh yeah. So now it is time for Q&A.
With Z and A.
We have a
We have
question
some
from
questions.
patron Meg.
Yeah.
Where and when did Aaron and Zack first meet?
Mm-hmm.
It's Zack and Aaron.
Yeah. But like, you're forgiven for the alphabetical order. You would think that I would have been first for a lot of things, but I was first for almost no things.
Even though you're AA.
Yeah, because it's always last name.
We became friends from lacrosse camp, which is that picture. Here it is again, from the intro that we have every week.
Yep. That was at a lacrosse camp.
I was there for the day they took the photo.
Yeah, so for the important part.
And then I was like, what's up, dude? We should hang out.
Yeah.
And then he gave me them home phone digits.
Home phone digits, a big deal back in the day.
Yeah. Weird. Like, what do kids give? Do they give their mom's phone?
They have phones.
No, but like at a certain age you don't. Cause like I have the potential to answer the home phone. I don't have the potential to answer my mom's cell phone.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, and people don't have home phones. Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of kids do have phones though. Because we would have been 10, and I feel like a lot of 10-year-olds have at least something where they can be like, here's my Snapchat or Instagram or whatever.
I certainly hope they're not like, here's my Snapchat. And now it is time for Parting Words of Wisdom.
When life is slow.
Unlock that phone.
Thanks for checking out our fun, cool YouTube video and making it all the way to this part, which is the end.
Yeah.
Hit that subscribe button if you liked it, because then you'll get notifications for more cool videos like this one.
Yeah, and the prompt in the comments for this week is, what is the coolest creative endeavor that you've had in the past week?
Yeah, even if you think it's wicked boring, like, oh, I decided to brush my teeth with my left hand.
Yeah, like if that got them creative juices flowing,
Yeah.
then that's totally valid.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Thank me so much. See you next week.